So back-to-back weeks now. Jadarius Lewis starting off kind of strong and then just fizzling out. But also with that, back-to-back weeks of Chris Rodriguez taking over the league. 450 yards within the last 2 weeks combined. Probably going to win himself another weekly award. Cam Jones may even join him in that list. We have an unstoppable force, which means that the Golden Eagles are having themselves a good time. Going to be another primetime game as well. We have prospect spotlight to look at, focus player to look at, and then, of course, yet again, weekly awards. Is it going to be both? We got both. Maybe the first time in this series that we've gotten both, but Chris Rodriguez, back-to-back weeks, even one-upped himself. Very consistent in the running, too. 19 carries both games. But look at that average. Almost 300 from scrimmage with 3 touchdowns. And then Cam Jones with 18 tackles, a pick 6, and a forced fumble. That is an unbelievable game. Should be on par for X Factor this season, I would hope. Mahomes, a much better winner of Player of the Week over the Golden Eagles, Josh Allen. And then on the other side, Roquan Smith with a pick 6 himself, but 10 less tackles and 1 less forced fumble. But before we do any of the scenarios, we're going to be taking a look at the team. Might have some upgrades coming our way as well, as Rodriguez had a couple of really good games here. And yeah, I haven't seen his upgrade in a little bit, but there you go. He's getting very close. And looking at the defensive side of the ball, we see Cam Jones, 86 overall. Obviously, Gleason had himself a sack, and he's now up to 80 finesse with a speed upgrade as well. And there's the rest of the squad looking decent. We clamped up pretty well, right? Like, we got beat by Tyler Boyd on a lot of third downs, but overall, bend don't break definitely was in play. Let's take a look if there's any injuries on either team. Obviously, we're fine, but the Golden Eagles might have an injury, which they do not. We'll have to take a look at their squad because some of these scenarios might ask us, hey, how do you want to attack their team? And it's like, yeah, we're going to stop their run game, and they have the best run game of all time, But, of course, Josh Allen, we already knew about Josh Allen because he just got Player of the Week. A weak Player of the Week, but still a win nonetheless. Very good accuracy. Obviously, he can run around like a goon. And like we talked about, the running back, Derrick Henry, great running back to have. Fullback is apparently Darnell Washington, which doesn't feel fair. And then they have like a billion slot-type wide receivers in Keenan Allen, JSN, and then Wan'Dale Robinson. The rookie wide receiver, Darren Peters, not the fastest, but he is tall. Tight end number 1 is Tyler Higbee. Should probably be Darnell Washington, but that's the squad they want to roll with. Ika Makwanu with an 89 overall. Very clutch. The only thing he sucks at, surprisingly, is pass block finesse. So if he goes up against, Gleason, he might have himself a trouble. Tyler Smith is absolutely amazing. Ryan Jensen's pretty good. Surprised he's still playing. Robert Hunt is pretty good. And then Onwenu is very good. One of the better lines in the league. Mike Dana, definitely good enough with 81 power move. Right end is a freaking rookie X Factor who is more of an interior guy, but I'm not even sure what kind of scheme they're running. 86 block shed. Travis Jones, decent block shed, but not really good at getting to the quarterback. Arden Key is a 3-4 rusher, so you would assume 3-4 for this team. Isaiah Simmons, very athletic goon from Nakobe Dean as well. And Brian Burns on the outside is obviously another pass rusher for 3-4 on the outside. Jonathan Jones, decent. Definitely dropped off in speed a little bit, but man in zone is pretty good. Stokes, very fast, kind of like the new age Jonathan Jones, if you will. Very similar in coverage ratings as well. And then Darius Williams, another slot-type cornerback, very similar. They have a type. Stephen Wise probably should be their starter, too. Hitchens, decent zone coverage, not the fastest. And then Sidney Brown, pretty damn fast. Very good man coverage and has some hit power. A little bit of a weird team on defense, but they do have some weapons on offense. This could be a tough game. Before we do any of the spotlight stuff, though, let's take a look at this unstoppable force. Apparently, they're unstoppable. Is it just because of the quarterback? Constant pressure, forcing turnovers. I think forcing turnovers is not only the smart thing to do, but also the thing that we usually do use to win these games. They want us to force 2+ turnovers and win. That is doable. That is absolutely doable. Then we look at the prospect spotlight. While we're having a pretty good season right now, I still think it could take another season, or if we win the Super Bowl this year, we want to go for back-to-back. So any new players could help. Ross Parks, the strong safety. Safety's not the top of our needs, but it could be up there. Antonio Johnson, if he doesn't develop, is, kind of reaching his ceiling if that is the case. So we will take a look at this guy real quick, but overall I'm not really 100% sure what our focus is going to be in the draft. Parks does actually look pretty good. Maybe we go a couple more safeties for scouting. Some pretty decent safeties, actually. This might be the year for safeties. Either way, those are going to be our scoutings. We're going to do our weekly strategy, which I wonder what we're going to focus on, because I don't know if Josh Allen scrambles much in here. Really good rush numbers, so I imagine he does. Which team is this supposed to be based off of? Because they don't really throw the ball too well, it seems. So I'm going to say stop the inside run. And then for attacking, their run defense sucks, which, you know what? Even though that's the case, I'm going to say throw it short. Even though throw it short hasn't been what's worked for us, for some reason the run game has worked with that strategy. So I'm just not going to change what's working. It's funny because Quincy actually looks like just a ball. He just looks like a ball. Look at him. Like he's not like super strong in the legs or the arms. He just looks like an actual ball. And the only upgrade we actually have is Elijah Hicks. I got to say his rotation is probably going to be playing, backup, so potentially in the slot sometimes. And man coverage is a need. Also, you have a chance to get a speed upgrade with hybrid. And he does get the +3 to man coverage, so not a bad upgrade. Really was hoping for some speed upgrades. That's really the kind of downside to him, which has caused him to lose that job, in my opinion. And here we are, another prime time game. Player spotlight's got to be Chris Rodriguez. He has had back-to-back weeks of pure dominance. 4 20-yard plus rushes last week, 235 yards. And one thing I do have to say about those Golden Eagles, Feliz Navidad. I love that song so much. It's not the first song during Christmas, but it's up there. It's up there. Sometimes it is, but the thing is, sometimes it's a non-Christmas, like it is now. But yeah, they are repping Christmas. I wouldn't even say early, because it's actually probably on par in the league here. I'm trying to think of when this would be, but looking at this Bison's team, we have climbed out of a little bit of a hole and are in position to take control, fully take control. I don't know why he's doing a pat down. Maybe he's dangerous, I guess. But we will be kicking the ball off first, like we usually do. And I got to say, as of late, it has definitely been a benefit going into halftime. Wow. Got to say, the Antlers are on a bit of a slide here. But yeah, it's nice going into halftime with a lead and possession. I feel like it just, drops the pressure a bit. But here we go. Josh Allen, I'm not really even sure of his numbers. The helmets look pretty slick, very shiny. 18 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, we've seen, C.J. Stroud with numbers like this. Doesn't really matter to us. We don't really care. We're going to play like your numbers say, 10 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. We're going to just be pressuring. I don't even know who we were. That's a read option early on. And fumble! Walt James picks it up, gets blasted. Josh Allen fumbled on the very first play. What a strip by Wilson. That is a Josh Allen staple. Instead of just, going down, getting more aggressive maybe. Almost like he was asking for the ball to be punched out. Either way, let's take a look at Jeromepkr Lewis. Not a great performance, really back-to-back weeks, but touchdown to pick ratio is still overall pretty good. Yards are decent. Completion percentage is still struggling, but we have definitely seen and had worse. We're going to try to get a little trickery play on them early on. Going to go with the play action. It's going to be a quick throw to Bellinger. He gets blasted but gains 4. Might have had a little bit of a deeper look to Morant, but the throw would have been tougher. We're going to go with play action again. I mean, you have a game like we just had, and if you're them, that ball should get there, and it does. Kuntz! Trucks! Touchdown! I did not think he was going to get that touchdown, but wow, did he really gun it. And we take the first points lead of the game. Is that the Spider-Man meme? Is that what that was? Did they Spooderman? Throw is up there. It's a wobbler, but it gets there, and that's all that matters. Kuntz showing off some speed. And then obviously the size at the end to truck into the end zone. From the 25-yard line, they are going to hand it off. And man, Derrick Henry's a big guy, but Wilson is on something today. I mean, on the record, he's not on something, but metaphorically, don't test him or anything. As, uh-oh, there goes Henry, has some room, and is going to carry some players for the first down. And speaking of carrying, if we can carry this video to, I don't know, like 25 likes, that'd be kind of cool. Don't know if I want to do a like goal, because I'd imagine I have a rebuild coming out later today. Oh, I tried to swat it. Couldn't get there. Huge hit. Must have been Wandale Robinson, because that was a small-looking fella. He is tiny. And man, have I ever heard that in my life. Oh, Winky. From the 48-yard line, it's going to be another read option. Josh Allen maybe feeling scared from last time. Hands it off. Derrick Henry last week. 3 touchdowns, 176 yards. Almost snubbed. Almost. Not actually, but almost snubbed for Player of the Week. From the 50, 2nd and 8. Wilson, who's already had a couple of nice plays, is up. And that could be picked by Cam Jones, who doesn't go for the ball. And Tyler Higbee gets a first down. I get he got beat, but, like, go for the pick anyways, maybe? If they run, this would be bad for us. We're a little late, but that is not who we had to cover. And Keenan Allen, I mean, was he not in range to catch that? We'll take it. 2nd and 10. I thought that was going to be an easy first down. Under center, they got huge Darnell Washington at fullback. I wonder if it's a run. Not that it matters, because we got smoked. Oh, my God. Gleason can't finish it. And Derrick Henry, with a huge effort and some insane physical blocking, gets almost the first down. 3rd and inches. I mean, you imagine with Derrick Henry, you're going to just inside zone this thing. And it's going to be a read option. He actually has an angle. Josh Allen showing off speed. Double team tackle to the 5. Big play. Now at the goal line. Look at that freaking tight end. I mean, fullback. I mean, look at that fullback's tight end. And one-on-one, Wilson takes him down. Loss of 2. Wilson ain't playing today. Where is Gleason, actually? I was about to say. And that's a good cutback, but Cordale slams the running back. I don't even know if that was. Yeah, I was about to say it's not Derrick Henry. Gleason back in. Let's see if he can make a play. Big opportunity. Both sides. 3rd and goal from the 5. And not going to get it to the running back, and it's overthrown. That will be a field goal, I think. Derrick Henry actually ran a decent route. Throw was just not on. Going to go for the block. Not going to get it. 7-3. On the return of Anaconda. Trying to cut it back inside. Does. Gets to the 26. Not a bad little return. And Jadarius Lewis's numbers we already seen. It made it look like we're going to see him again, but fool you. They got me. Oh, God. Speaking of getting got. To the edge. First run, -2. I think last week, though, we did have a pretty bad start on the ground, and then, you know, we kind of seen how that turned around. And I think we're going to run it to the right anyways. Brian Burns is no longer there. And it's going to be 1-on-1. Rodriguez. Oh, he had him beat, and Sidney Brown fortified. We gained 4, but technically it's not really a gain of 4 if you lost 2 to start. So we got Rodriguez. He's open. The throw's a little behind him, and he drops it, leading to a punt. From the 42-yard line, the Golden Eagles looking like could be a handoff, moving everyone over in case it is. It's going to be a read option. Gleason gets completely tricked. I mean, he was full Derrick Henry chase down mode, but thankfully they only gained 3 anyways. And he's not going to get the ball off as Gleason gets the sack. Gleason getting very close now to double digits, as I believe that puts him at 9.5. Jack Gleason potentially saving a touchdown, almost a fumble. Didn't even really see if he was open down the field. Tucks it and barely holds on. I think he was just going to take the shot. I don't really think he had anyone open. Maybe he was taking the running back. But nonetheless, a sack, forcing a 3rd and 16. And wide open, doesn't matter. Switched off a man coverage because it was going to be, I don't know who it was, but some sort of linebacker on Keenan. And Keenan is way too smooth with it to be covered by a linebacker, especially I would assume a non-good change of direction linebacker. Can't get off the block, and that is a great seal off. It's going to be 1-on-1. Josh Allen, we try to bring him down. We did a pretty good job to the 25. Problem with having Josh Allen and Derrick Henry in the same backfield is who do you commit to? You commit to the running back, and obviously Josh Allen gets it free. Commit to Josh Allen, and you're going to get gaped all game on the ground. And great tackle. 2 yards gained. Tells you, that's not an easy catch. Might have had the touchdown if the ball was actually on target at the goal line there last drive. Thankfully, it didn't. Thankfully, we'll never know. Can't get there with Jackson. Good shot to the knees. Derrick Henry still a first down into the 2nd quarter. And there you have it, 7-3. They definitely have us on yards, but we have them on points, and that's the big thing. Dropping Taylor back slightly. And how is that held on? The Golden Eagles going to take the lead. Riley Moss in great coverage. Put his hand out as well. I felt like he was in a great position and somehow just missed the ball by a little bit. And Jigba with the touchdown. I'd really like to see this back. Did he just miss? His arm is there, but I guess he just didn't reach out far enough. I don't know why I ever run this play. It's one of the worst plays ever. We gained 3. I mean, Burns is on the wrong side, so you would hope that we would win this matchup. And you would hope correctly. I was going to go for it all. You know, we break that tackle left or right, we might have a huge gainer. But at this rate, just give me the first down. Just give me the first down. They have a linebacker there, so Morant's not free like he normally would be. So we're going to hand this off. Cutback is crazy. Maybe he could have cut it all the way back and picked up a block from Jadarius. That was definitely a deep cutback. And, I mean, I like the trap play, but I don't know if I like the way they're lined up. Oh, I do. And we're outside there. Once again, you know, playing a little bit more cautiously in this game. Normally, we'd kind of go for the juke moves that would set it all. But you miss that juke move and you lose the first down. And at this point, I'm on team first down. I really am. Normally, I'm not, but this one we're playing conservative. Give us that first down. Anytime I can get the freebie, I'm taking it. Use that speed. And we double-teamed Burns, but that just didn't happen. Another loss on that edge. Also just stepped on him. That's pretty cool. We got the boot play now. Wide open. Miscommunication by Romeo Doubs and Jadarius, or just a bad throw? I don't know. But that felt like a blown opportunity to me. Could see a quick throw to Wise. We'll see how they play it. And they did kind of give it, but I didn't trust the throw as Rodriguez could still have it. Spins inside and is injured to the 41-yard line. Oh, no. No shots. And while 3 yards isn't the craziest thing in the world, if we can hit this field goal, which it's Chad Ryland after all, I think you take that tie game every day of the week. Rodriguez put it all on the line for us. We got to get something out of it. Having an insane season, back-to-back weeks of 200+, back-to-back weeks of Player of the Week. Huge asset to this team. And now he is down for who knows how long. Josh Allen last drive, 4 for 4, 45 yards. And a touchdown. Quadriceps strain. He's out for the game, which is big. It is not good. Could cost us the game in the end, but if that is only a 1-week injury, I mean, that's definitely better than I thought it was going to be the way he was walking off. I thought it was going to be a multi-week. And we don't finish the tackle. The safety gets blocked. Weatherford gets vertical, which is impressive. But still a huge gain for Henry down to the 45. Our run defense needs to be studied. Rodriguez, when healthy, would have put up 300 against us in the first half. Good play, Gleason. Number 10.5. Look at him go. He should have been star dev too. What a day. And what a season for the Rook. Talking crap to Josh Allen. We like to see it. Makes that move inside. Josh Allen tries to run, but not quick enough. And Gleason already at double digits. Well, Jackson doesn't even have a single sack. You cannot deny the Gleemeister. It's going to be a handoff. I mean, we tried what we could. He hurdles like right into Moss, who finishes the job, thankfully. Going to QB contain on this one. I'm kind of feeling like he's going to try to take off. Oh, screen pass. We're out here. And we get blocked up by our own guy, basically. Huge hit, but a first down. No way. Giving up a jailbreak screen for the first down on a 3rd and long should be like grounds for firing, like, immediately. I mean, not us, obviously, just like in general. Oh, JSN, what are you doing? Loses 5 on the extra effort. Technically 10, because he had the first down basically had, and Gleason will take more stats from the 39-yard line, 2nd and 15. Got some really good blocks. We're going to take the whole edge there. He gets only a yard, thankfully. All James going to be the rushers. Cam Jones has got a running back to cover. We're playing it safe, and great job. Gets themselves into field goal range a little bit more to maybe regain that 3-point lead, but that's fine. That's good defending. See if we get the block. Not going to happen. Good try. That field goal will be up and good. They will regain the lead. Outside, I mean, I've kind of learned my lesson. If I'm going to run it, I'm going to run it away from Brian Burns. And Beatty, nice stiff arm, gains 6. Got to remember who is who now. Beatty's not a bad juking player, but he's more of a just, you know, run into contact, get as many yards as possible type player, not a break your ankles before contact type player. To the outside, Morant free as they come. Good play to the outside. Definitely going to need to rely on the pass game a little bit more than we normally would in this one. But Beatty at least gets a chance to play a little bit more. Normally it's just Rodriguez taking almost every snap. And they're going to leave Jadarius, who is not that fast, to gain 4. I'm going to go with quick out potentially to Dobbs. And there he goes. And unlike Moran, actually had a chance to run upfield. Gets out of bounds, but I don't think that actually affects anything. This is going to be the 2-minute warning anyways, and it is. 2-minute warning from the 48-yard line. Relying a little more on Jadarius and company. Run game is not dead, but it definitely is taking a hit. Oh, that's a good step up. Beatty with a great catch for 3. That wasn't like really a panic or a bad read, but more of a, I can tell how long this play is taking, and our offensive line is not going to hold much longer type play, and that's going to be picked off because of a terrible route by Wise. Beatty trying to get out there. We slowed down. Tried to go for the tackle, but went too early, and that's going to be a pick 6 for Sidney Brown. The lack of height from Beatty actually messed me up on that tackle. Not used to someone that small getting up there. You got to get a little closer than that to try and tackle. I can't believe that route is a timing route. Wise had it, but his route running was so bad that he like telepathed where he was going, and Sidney Brown just jumped it. Like, tell me he shouldn't get open on this, the way the DB's playing it. But look at these the footwork is so bad. It looked like he was going to run a curl almost. Look at this. Oh, so terrible. Not good. Definitely not good. And we're going to run with Jadarius, who, I mean, I don't know how the hell he's out there. Rhodes is slow. Inside post. We actually have time to run the ball still. We just got to hope that it's actually worth it. Which I can't necessarily say it was. 7 yards. I mean, if we get into field goal range, that's huge. I mean, if you consider it a field goal range drive and we get it there, it's a win. It's a little bit of a force, but I figured with the size of Kuntz, he should have a chance at it, which he did. Just a bad throw. We definitely did throw it away from the DB, can't lie, but still. I mean, unless Wise wants to run the worst route ever again, he should be free. And it's a bad throw. It's a tough timing route, but, I mean, he's open. It's going to be a punt. Obviously, no choice. This looks like a pretty good punt, though. And it will be. It's going to go all the way down to the 7, 8. Man, Rodriguez really is, like, that important to this offense. It's insane. Their coverage is locking us down, and our run game is nowhere near as good without him. I can't get over there, and it's going to be a safety! The DTs! 8-point deficit now. Beautiful play. That punt is up there. Wish somebody would have came back to help, because now it's a Banaconda on his own pretty much. Gonna hold that ball, protect it. 45 seconds left. It's not really worth risking. We'll try to make something happen with this drive just because we have 2 timeouts left still, but realistically, I mean, in trouble. Don't pick that off. Good try, Kuntz. I saw the big man. We were in trouble. I got to say, their coverage has been insane right now. I don't know how they've been so good in coverage, but they just have been. Like, they have locked us down so far. Can't lie. Oh, this is a blitz because Beatty will be wide open, which he is. Throws out there. That's Beatty. He ain't going to mess up. So one thing you're 100% getting better with Beatty than Rodriguez is the pass game to him is, like, almost guaranteed. Rodriguez, it's almost guaranteed for him to drop the ball, it feels. Streak route from Morant, see if he wins. Which he kind of does. As Romeo Dobbs gets a bit, we'll have to call a timeout. Try to at least get in the field goal range. Don't want to sell out for the field goal, but at the same time with this clock, it kind of is like a sellout. Morant, strong hands, drops that. It's a little behind him, but I mean, okay. Really wish it was a second down because this throw makes a lot of sense. In behind. And somehow missed again. I mean, unless we have wind, I don't see how we're hitting this. It's going to be a punt. Like, I have a lot of faith in Jadarius lately, and it's like, I usually feel like it's never his fault, but some of these throws got to be his fault, surely. And that punt was so close to being at the 1. I still don't think they're going to take something out of this, but they could with 3 timeouts. So I really was hoping to try to get that at the 1. They are going to run it. Let's get out here, try not to give them a reason. And that's a pretty good reason in my opinion, but no, they don't agree. 8-point lead into halftime. Our ball, though. Looking at the numbers, they obviously have us beat in those yardages, despite having very similar plays. They have an 8-point lead, but we do have one more possession coming up. Where are the Elks? The Elks lose again. I mean, at this point, we might be able to just be in the playoffs at 5 wins. I don't know what's going on. Orbits do win, though. The Orbits win. Where are the Steamers? Do they have a bye week? I can't really see them. I don't see the Steamers unless I'm just missing something. I think they have a bye week. And really not many highlight plays in the first half, to be honest. As we head on to the second half, down 8. Oh, I believed in the blocks, and 85 just didn't get there. I do got to say, though, we are struggling. And it's not just because, Rodriguez is hurt. Our pass game is just doing nothing, too. And, I mean, I didn't change where we were throwing that at all. I just threw it. Didn't angle it left, try to avoid anyone. I felt like the way he was playing that, Morant had it easily, just throw it right at him, and he just missed the throw. Beatty on the inside handoff, going to gain about 2 or 3. And I kind of want to run the ball here. They're not really protecting the run lane. And there it is, first down, Beatty. Good stuff. I mean, I saw that lane. I'm going to take a shot here. They're up like we're going to run it again. And there it goes, a behind ball by Jadarius Lewis. That'll be pick 6 by Jones. Am I not crazy that he's like 2 or 3 yards ahead of him? Is that ball not supposed to be out in front of him? I don't know why that ball fell flat. Yeah, this is not good. They are having a really good start to the second half. He's open. It's a great throw. Morant behind the defense. Jukes past 1 to the 25. Big play. There you go. I don't know why that DB misjudged, the route there and just left him. Big play. Great throw and just a great route. Got some extra yards there for Morant at the end, too. Getting aggressive yet again. 5 wide. Morant open enough, and wow, look at the speed. Jukes to the outside. Oh, stiff arm 2. All the way down to the 2. Morant's trying to put the team on his back. What a play. That was kind of unbelievable. I kind of like this play action. I don't know if we're going to have the look, though. Oh, that would have been so sick if it didn't his helmet. I don't know why that's not like a sprint out type play. Like, why am I play action and then stopping? Give me a sprint out. And Beatty, nice effort. Touchdown, huge. And we need to go for 2 at some point. Maybe this isn't the time to do it, but I want to go for it earlier than not. And for good reason, Romeo Dobbs. 2-point conversion successful. Down by 7. 2nd and 7. Derrick Henry in the zone. I don't like that because he's going to break off like every tackle. We need to stop this. Get behind there. Good teamwork. I don't know if that's going to knock him out of the zone, but that's a good effort regardless. 3rd and 7 now. And we don't know because he's not in on the play. Gleason already had double digits. See if he can add to it. Not going to this play. And we knock the ball out. That'll be a punt. JSN not this time. Chase Brown on the return. Haven't seen him break one like crazy free yet. He's pretty consistent getting like up to 8, but no like big plays. Beatty. Good fight. Not really getting many blocks. There really wasn't many blocks for Rodriguez either. So it's not like, oh, we're struggling because, Beatty's in. It's just been a tough time running in general. Good for the short play. Kind of forcing that one as they kind of covered everything. Am I crazy to think that? I mean, I don't know about you, but this is tough. Maybe if you get like the perfect throw to Beatty down the sideline, but that has not been a consistent thing from us. So you get down the side. Oh my God. Try to play defense there. But to say speaking down the sideline, Romeo Dobbs, but nope, misses the throw. Punt. I don't want to bench Jadarius, but like he's in benchable like status right now. It's tough because Graves has played so poorly, but at the same time, I mean, this is unbelievably bad. And I suppose with Graves in, you at least add that like read option layer to their defense of the run game. For the 19-yard line, Derrick Henry still in the zone. It was a close call that he was behind. Oh, it could be picked. Antonio, no. Both teams not really passing the ball well. They have 80 yards through the air. We have like 120, but we also have like 120 incompletions. 2nd and 10 from the 19. Read option. Oh, it was a keeper too. Or not keeper, but handoff. Derrick Henry breaking off tackles at the 43. Over 100 now. I was getting ready to stop the quarterback and just, I don't know why it blanked me that he could just hand it off. And this time he will keep it, and he's got room. Stiff arm all the way to the 41. Gleason off the edge. They're going to hand it off again, and we're just getting gaped. And then I try to come out with a blitz, and then they're like, oh, here's 5 wide. Empty backfield. Don't worry about it. It's like, maybe I will worry about it. Get out there, Cam. Strip the ball again, maybe. Again as in last week. Got players on the D-line. Will it matter, though? Keenan going against a wide receiver, a linebacker. Been trying to play that off millions of different times. Nice hit. 2nd and 10, big play. Got to get off the field with a field goal at best. Oh, I thought I could get back there in time, and I couldn't. I don't even know who they just went to. The 3rd tight end. All right, this has got to be not only a stop for the score, but also a take the Derrick Henry out of the zone play. Not when it's a read option. Good teamwork. He loses a bunch. Man coverage, press man specifically, seems to be the only chance we even have. Out there, one-on-one. Good tackle. Loses another yard. Clutch up. Clutch up. To the outside. He's going to have the touchdown. Oh, he's not! Couldn't turn upfield. Nick Jones to the 1. This is a huge play. They're going to go for it. With Derrick Henry, it looks to me like this is going to be a run. But you just never know. It's not. And it's going to be picked off! Wilson, what a pick! Oh, I thought they scored the touchdown there. Unbelievable interception there. Maybe it's his time to be player of the week. Has a forced fumble on Josh Allen. Now a goal line pick at the 1. A little bit of a wobbler, and we'll take that. We're not at the 1 yard line because of it. We live for that. Beatty, oh, he stops. I didn't know that was a thing he was going to do. Good effort to gain 2. They got a cornerback miles over on that other side. There we go. Finally some blocks. Beatty 10. See if we can hit the tight end. Oh, maybe not. Morant, that's a pretty good throw. Unbelievable catch. Really good stuff. First down. No challenge. We like to see it. Might go with a quick throw out. That's a pretty good throw again. Great catch. Morant again. Near a first down. Entering the 4th quarter. All right. Yards are like kind of flipped, but very equal. And with this drive, it could be just like a dead even game with a tie. This would be a game that would not surprise me to end in an actual tie, but we'll see. I want it all. It's a tough throw. And he hits it! Morant, nice juke to the 9. 2 really big plays to Morant. Great throw in the run. He just needed to get up there. That's what he does. It's not like a crazy pretty throw where it's on the money while he's running, but it is very good. And that's all that matters. Great job to keep the feet in bounds and cut up field. Inside the 10-yard line. Got a shovel option now. We'll see what happens here. Oh, that did not go. Like, why are we spinning, dude? What is he spinning for? Like, maybe we get that to Chase Brown because he's chasing us, but I just don't think it's going to clean up. He pitches it. Why are you spinning? Just catch this. Keep running and catch this. Well, don't let us cook. Morant trying to sneak him in there. See if we can find a look. There he is. Morant fighting down to the 2. Beautiful play. Not sure why they gave us that much room, though. Slants. And we're just going to run it if we can get there. And he is. Jadarius runs it in for the touchdown. We hit the extra point. It'll be tied up. Beautiful play. That's the difference, though. The resilience of Lewis. Struggling, and then make some really big plays to put us back into the position of winning the game. But now it's up to the defense to make a stop. Made a stop last time. Can they do it again? Oh, could be picked. Taylor doesn't get the pick. I get it. You're in hell against Keenan, but like, you're in position. The ball like whips past your head. He had him. He absolutely had him. Cam Jones missed the tackle, and there goes Derrick Henry. Down to the 30. Best case now is holding him a field goal. That's sad. How many players is it going to take for us to actually stop them on the ground? Free rush. Walt James, big play, a loss of 11. This time the blitz actually gets in there. It's not a run, which is good for us as we make them lose a whole lot more. Trying to get out there with Cam Jones. Good teamwork. Be nice if Weatherford helped us. 3rd and 17, just playing a little bit of man coverage. Going to run that QB contain. Bull rush not going to happen. Tight end screen. That was a terrible play. They lose 5 and probably the field goal. They will. Bad decision. Should have just ran the ball up the middle, get like 3 yards, and kick a field goal. But instead, they're going to lose points. Consolation for them is that the punt was actually pretty good. But Moran, 151 yards today. He knew we needed him to step up, and that's exactly what he did. Our hero. Play action. Romeo Dobbs and misses the throw. Didn't want to waste too much time, so we're back in our own end zone there. Don't want to get safety and lose the game. But more importantly, the receiver is open. And that's a tough throw, but hits that. And Kuntz holds on. I was half tempted to just run. Felt like it was safer, but I saw the look. We took it. We got slants, but with the streak from Morant. He wins it. Hit that throw. Perfect throw. Not going to gain a ton, but to the 50. It's a big gain. It's not a touchdown, but it's good enough. Stokes completely torched off the line. I love that. That was a great play. Counter. And Beatty trying to cut it back. Gains about 8. Not bad. If you play this right, could end the game on this drive. Do I trust we can get the blocks on this play action? I don't know. Wise is open. Good throw. Goes out of bounds, but that's fine. If you get a first down, I don't care where you end up. And I don't know why I ever run this play. Once again, it is really bad. Especially with the formation they got. We get collapsed. Setting up another short type of play. Kind of want to get rid of the Beatty because this could be a slant. We should have taken that. Oh, tight end's wide open. Kuntz holds on. Easy. Trucking forward. Slamming the safety to the 16. Joe Moran on the sweep. No, it's going to be Wise on the sweep. We're going to double team Burns, but watch, we still won't get the block. Oh, we do. Wise got speed. All the way to the 7. I don't even know if he went out of bounds or not, and he felt like it went down early, but you never know. And it did not, but that's still a huge gainer, and that's the big importance there. Beatty from the 7, 2nd and 1. And Beatty will gain 2. First down, 2-minute warning. We're going to run it again. Beatty, oh, he gets caught off on a free rush. Trying to get that clock moving, which it looks like they're going to let the first set of time go, which I'm a little surprised by. Best case scenario, we waste all their timeouts, but they would still have all the clock if they actually wasted their timeouts. And Beatty with the great cutback. I mean, I don't know if I want to play this conservatively, but it might be the smart move. It's not even just about like wasting the clock. It's also about not making the mistake. Let's see. And in trouble, we're going to take the sack. Just don't fumble. There was a couple of looks in there, and I just didn't want to force it. They had a guy looking directly at us. You know, they end up wasting all their timeouts but 1 and a lot of clock. And we get the lead. 1:10, but only 1 timeout. Can they force overtime, or are we going to hold on? Oh, that's a great route. Good tackle. Keeps him in bounds, I suppose. It's definitely better than not keeping him in bounds, but it's a big play. That's a great play for us. That was not a good read. They're not even going to be able to show us where he needs to kick from because the time is running. Oh, Dot. They might be going for the win at this point now. Obviously, I'm not calling a timeout. Left the running back open. He's fighting hard. Wow, that's going to make it a really easy field goal. But he's fighting too long, and he almost lost them the game. He actually almost stayed up too long there and would have wasted the final second. Oh, my. I can't believe that. What was he doing? You see those boneheaded plays every once in a while, too. Try to time it, miss the time, and it'll be overtime. 30-30. I said there was a chance that this game could end in a tie. And the first of regulation does. As you look at the numbers, we definitely have them beat in numbers, but not by much. Tails never fails, and it doesn't. Of course, you're going to be receiving, as this is not the playoffs, so a touchdown would win the game, and also, there's not a lot of clock to work with. 6:55, overtime. See if Ivanakana wants to call game right away. That would be lackluster, but it would be a win, and it's going to take a lot more yards than normal to get the touchdown with no blocking. Get a lot of players up, but we're going to run back left. And oof, that's a lot of yards lost. Bellinger just wanted to go second level. Just take the guy in front of you. We'll deal with the rest. Just deal with the guy in front of you. We need some yards on this play. A little bit of a force. Morant does get about 6, about 5.5, 6 on that play, though. I don't know how I feel about a screen pass. With 5 players down, if nobody reads it, they're going to be limited in support. And he won't get out there. Oh, no. I didn't think we had enough time to sprint with Jadarius, and somebody was all up in our grill. Couldn't wait any longer. Only option was to sprint and throw, but I felt like they were on us. We did not play that well at all. This could be the game. And we've played terribly on defense, too, so I don't really see how we make the stop. 35-yard line, they need like 20-some yards. Damn, we speed ran that drive. Holy crap. Maybe we should have punted. Screen pass. I saw the screen. We're still going to give up a bunch of yards. Nice. I mean, we've stopped them before. Let it happen again, maybe? Oh, go route. And he holds on. That's GG. Literally played over top, and he still got burned by Wandale Robinson, who has no release. How? I mean, you got to go with the blitz now because they're already in field goal range. I'm going to run commit. And our guy is just napping. Higbee out of bounds to the 13-yard line. Field goal wins it. I mean, they might as well just kick the thing right now. But yeah, this is why we received first, because we knew our defense sucked. But our offense struggled really hard. 2 picked! He would have had the touchdown, but Wilson undercuts him. We have life. Late throw, but Romeo is open. Back to the play that got us a few yards. Running back's open. Try to stop and cut to get Morant to block, but he couldn't get there in time. Morant one-on-one. He won the one-on-one last time. See if we can do it again. Not going to happen, but I'm still going to take it. Oh, what a try. I get it's a long throw, but, like, why is it always falling that short, though? Like, can we do a little better? No? See how they want to play this? Not really open, and that throw is not great. Man, we suck. The run lanes have sucked this game. The route running has sucked. The throws have sucked. Nothing's been good. This has been like one of the worst overtimes I've ever seen. And we did a really good job there to get them, but they have yet another chance. This could end up in a tie. But their offense, suckily for us, is pretty good. Free rush. Holly picks it up. Could we pick it? Oh, there's no way. How is Higbee catching that? In position, doesn't get it. And then, of course, a perfect block by Henry. Read option. No one's there. What a tackle by Walt James. Oh, my. Going all out on a little bit of a blitz here. Kind of need to. Could be picked. Picked again. Still not in range of a field goal. This has been an absolutely insane overtime. And nobody's going to pick him up even though I double team him. Sweet. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm slow, but it is really hard for me to tell which, like, running back or wide receiver handoff play is going to work. That was a massive first down we're going to have if it didn't go to 2-minute warning. That really sucks. Please blitz. Maybe I don't want that. Oh, what a catch by Morant. 3rd and 2. They blitz, but just kind of with the players I wasn't expecting to blitz with. I mean, really going to believe... I mean, they're really not on the running back, no? I don't know how they cover Beatty with the formation they had. That's why I believed. Great blocking, and Beatty takes it to the 29-yard line. I mean, do we learn from them and not try to throw the ball? Try to run it and get a little closer, maybe? If we fumble or something, though, we actually tie this game up. Oh, he's got some room. Good blocks. Was stopped to a halt. They're going to say kick a field goal. Do they just want us to, like, waste all their timeouts? I mean, it's a smart tactic. We're running back a little more central. And there goes Beatty. Nice move. Down to the 8. I mean, I think it's time to kick that field goal. It's like almost what they did, and then they went for it, and they got picked. I mean, this is a chip shot. Chad Ryland. Kick is up. Kick is good. And it took us basically 5 quarters to get the win, but we finally do. And we are going to win an absolute thriller on the road in hostile territory against Christmas itself, the holiday itself. And we're going to win 33-30. Without Rodriguez, this one's for you. That field goal we took from deep on Rodriguez's very tough attempt on that screen pass is really the difference. Looking at the numbers, I mean, Jadarius Lewis, 2 picks. I mean, they weren't pretty. Josh Allen threw 3, though. Rushing, Tyler Beatty, obviously, without Rodriguez, even though he was 7 for 26 himself. The run game wasn't great, but it was good enough. Derrick Henry was literally unstoppable. Somehow they didn't win. Morant was unstoppable, though. 196 yards with multiple big plays. Looking at the rest of the team, though, not really much going on, to be honest. Romeo Doubs has really fallen off lately, too. Sacks, 2 for Gleason, 1 for Walt James, a half for 2 of their guys, a half for 2 of our guys, and another half for their guy. Connor Wilson with 2 picks, 1 fumble force. Jonathan Jones had a pick, Sidney Brown had a pick, and Riley Moss had a pick. And we had a dub. Also hoping it doesn't say 1 new injury. I hate when it says that, because that means you know what has happened. No 1 new injury. Also, what kind of XP we're going to get? Because we got this unstoppable force. It was 2+ turnovers and a win, and we did that. What's the XP? +5 hit power for the next 2 games, +5 catching for the next 2 games, +5 morale, but no XP. Really? No bitches. Wow. We have been sold. As far as like the upgrades go, a couple of these guys matter, so we'll take a look at the 3 that matter. Obviously, Abonaconda is a return man mainly, so it doesn't matter too much. But Antonio Johnson, speed? No speed, 1 to zone coverage, I suppose, but yeah, pretty mid ratings, especially mid upgrade. And then Connor Wilson should have himself an upgraded ability, as he's now an 80 overall. Got really nothing for himself there, but ability will give him recuperation, which is so bad. I mean, all the other abilities suck anyways, but now it's time for Kuntz, the 82 overall tight end now, who, gotta say, has definitely fallen off a little bit this season. 2 to medium route, 1 to short route, we don't hate it. And the rest, basically backups. We'll get to them at some point. But we beat the Golden Eagles in a tough one. It was an unstoppable force, which tells you that they were actually pretty good, but I can't believe this freaking division. The Elks are about to be 3-7. The Orbits are 3-7, and the Steamers are winless. This is such a crap division. It's unbelievable. But, you know, we're already kind of looking ahead, looking at the opposing teams in the conference, and, you know, we still got some tough matchups coming up. Trying to solidify our playoff spot and maybe get a better seeding. Regardless of if you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate your continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK Place for non-Madden content. And that is basically it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!